Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday. Yes, it is Wednesday, and we have Jersey for a beak trim this morning, so I gotta get myself around for that. Basically, I am around. I just need to throw a t-shirt on. But we have a really unpretty morning here going on. Rain, rain, rain. So any outside activities will definitely be on the Action 5 today. But yeah, fun times. Raindrops. Love raindrops. Well, I mean, we had some low water last year, but I think this year we're going to be okay. So, alrighty, I'm going to get myself around here and get ready to get moving. I might go into details what I'm playing around with right now, but I might not. I don't know. I haven't decided. So, something a little different. Something old, but something different. Rain is gonna make problems for my focus, I think. Yep. Not gonna be. Oh, I did pass through that. Alright. Very nice. What you doing, little man? You moving, King? You wait. Yeah. You need to be seen. Talking to the dogs and the cats. Alrighty, beak is trimmed, and it is pouring out. We're gonna go do some things today that aren't gonna be fun. One is try to find cheaper car insurance. So I need to get the VINs and the mileage off this car and my car. Well, I don't know why the mic won't connect, but we're done with insurance for the moment. They're running our stuff, and we are at TJ Maxx. We haven't been here in a long time. Missy wants to go to Marshall's as well, and Cracker Barrel for lunch. So that is the game plan. We'll see if there's any goodies in here, and just kind of a little day out. We need a half hour for them to run everything, but then we'll go back and find out what we're gonna pay if we're gonna do. There is some place I have not been in a very long time. Cracker Barrel. Terry and I are trying to remember last time we came here. I think I might have come on lunch one time, but it has been forever since I've been here. So she said they have a Reuben, which is what I'm interested in. So been to Marshall's, we picked up Mateo's Fat Quill, and this is our last stop before we head home. Now, Mateo, you be nice. You be nice, little doggy, and don't you be attacking your sister over a stupid little toy. Nope, she's got the plant. Alright, puppy's made out pretty good, Mateo the most. And I made out alright, got some socks. Got a blower vacuum for the computer. So, things are good. And now I look like one of those guys I'm always yelling about because I was trying to repair the microphone. So, this is not how you vlog. Anyway, Tim will be dying right about now. Hold on a second. Let me sit you down there. And hook that back in. There we go. That is better. So, it was a crazy day. The weather was horrible. Insurance was no fun. But I did get... let me turn a light on here because this camera's got a bad low light. If this light turns on. There we go. Alright, can I have... You can take your toy. You got a couple little bags for poop bags. Somewhere is a bigger bag for camera. Right, so I got one for each bag. So, and socks. And a blower. And more socks.
No, some of them are mine.
No, that one pair is... There's a pair of Timberlands in there that I'm pretty sure is mine. Anyway, yeah, so... Yeah, overall, not a horrible day. Not the best, but the rain was coming down and we literally got out of the house for a little while without these guys. Without the troublemakers. Alrighty, we are back home and we are back on audio, which I think I need to turn down on this camera. -8. Yeah, that's getting a lot less hot on me. Alright, getting little man out for a walk here and getting a little bit of exercise finally. I don't know if the vet's still open or not. I do have some testing items here to play with. Somewhere I put one of them. Alright, there it is. Okay. Oh yeah, trying the camera bag. So basically I have it, the idea would be that it is on the front of me. I'm hoping I can fit the RX 100 in this. I don't 100% know if I'm going to be able to or not. It should. I might have it the other way though, since I'm right-handed and this is more of a left hand right here. I don't know. I just saw it. I was like, give it a try. If not, I'm sure I can figure something else out. It's just carrying equipment for walks and stuff and for hikes gets challenging. So, alrighty. We got some birds flying. Yeah, we had rain. Rain. Then we got it cleared up and it got bright outside. Of course, I forgot sunglasses in my car, and that was a little bit annoying. And then slowly it's progressing back. But it's, I think, like in the 50s. What's my watch saying here? I'll get off my watch. Come on. 54 degrees. And we got poop going. I don't know if HLG on this camera is going to be the way I want to go. But I do have CPL on it now, so let me turn that picture profile off because that's looking a little dim. Alright, so that's with no picture profile. I did have an HLG 709. You know, I'm kind of curious because when I go into the computer, I might be able to fix that. And I'm not sure if I go back and forth what's going to happen. And I can always put the grip on. And we are, as I've learned with the RX10, we are running 1080-60 on the RX 100 Mark 7. That is what we are doing right now. And right now, of course, this one, it's weird because when I was trying to do this morning, I really had to pull myself back and seem like pull myself way up. And it is doing eye focus tracking right now. So, but we do have a CPL filter on it, and I'm hoping that Lezer and the Vet are closed so we can go down and take a look at the little stream there with this thing. And I do have the 4-64 CPL ND as well. I'm going to end up repurchasing I think the CPL directly for I don't know, I think I might just do this filter. So, alright, well, we got Ruby out. We got the Ruby out again. Yeah! Yeah! There's the big girl. Ruby! I got some really cool screen grabs of her. I'll send them to you. I'll have to get your number again. Like I said, I didn't save it. Yep. Alright, it does show you if the remote's... Come on, we gotta walk. Come on, we gotta do some walking. You haven't done any walking. Oh yeah, I don't remember how to vlog with a camera anymore. And the nice thing about this particular Bluetooth handle I've had is you can spin it around so the controls are at you, and you can kind of angle it a little bit, plus it's a tripod. And after doing testing with the other camera, the 1080-60 having the intelligent active stabilization is just, it's worth the trade-off in quality, in my opinion. It's just too much jitter the other way. I'm not even sure I tried this before with this camera when I had it the first time. So, I shouldn't have done this. This was one of those things where I want something I can put in my pocket, I can take some shots. And, you know, have at least 200 millimeters of zoom that's clear. Of course, right now, we've got no birds out, and it looks like the Vet might still be open. But, you know, well, I still got to get pre-out. But I do have zoom at my fingertips with this remote, which I already had the remote. That's about the only thing I still had. This camera, I should have done an unboxing, but I was like, I wasn't really going to even say anything about it. And of course now we got wind. We'll see how the wind sounds with this one, because the RX10 seemed to cut the wind out pretty good with the lower volume. But it does have a mic jack, but then that requires me to figure a way to mount the receiver to the camera and the cold shoe, because it doesn't have one built in. Now you can get cages, but I'm trying to not eliminate pocketability with this thing, and with the filter kit on it, it does reduce it a little bit. So right now I am running in the Vivid. I do have my exposure setting at -7 like I always do, and no picture profile. And we're going to go back to picture profile 10, which is the HLG. That's interesting. It gives you four different HLGs. HLG, 1, 2, and 3. So just HLG with no number, and then 3 more on top of that. So this is HLG 3 picture profile 10. So I think Lezer might be closed. Might be able to sneak around, but it's still light out for him. So take him down there, and if Priya gets a chance to get down there, great. If not, but I want to see what the other filter does. I don't really have the greatest setup, but this does kickstand, so I can try to get maybe a long exposure quick. Let's just see where 200 takes us. I mean, I can put the clear image on as well. See what that does. Now, I can't remember if it was this camera or if it was a different camera that the zoom was extremely noisy on. So that's going to be another test. You could actually hear it in the footage. There's that wind again. So the vlogging, Bluetooth vlogging grip actually does has locks every quarter. So you can do side angle shots like that. It's kind of neat. Ooh, we got some water flow today too. Picture. I'm going to switch the filter over, maybe change the angle just a little bit, zoom in just a smidge, and we're going to try it. Okay, so the remote actually gives you record and photo, so when I'm in this mode, record is record regardless. That's kind of nice. Let's see, I'm running it slow. The other camera always ran it slowly like this. Yeah, so with the controller, you can actually film with the dedicated program auto features. Now, ISO is locked in auto because I am in HLG profile 3. I'd have to turn that off, make that not be. I'm kind of curious to see what the difference is between programmed auto. Of course, I can change I don't think I can do it while I'm recording. Nope, the ring doesn't work. Yeah, so you can actually set the front ring to run your shutter speed for long exposures with this thing. The card does still have a little bit of buffering time, and I do have the Ultimate in it, which is a little disappointing, especially considering I'm running 1080-60. Alright, where's my zoom? There we go. Woo, that's kind of tight. 200 might actually be suffice for me. Yeah, running it in this mode is a little bit different, features than running it in movie mode, and it does seem to record to the card much faster than it does in dedicated movie mode. Not sure why that is. I don't know. It's just it's kind of unusual. I don't know if there's any serious downgrade to running it in program auto, manual, versus running it in dedicated movie mode. Well, something I might need to research a little bit with this camera. But I thought the zoom, I almost over zoomed onto the keys. The only thing I don't like is how high I have to hold it to be centered in frame. This is not going to become the daily driver for the videos. This is basically to get those longer shots. I just wanted to play around with it. Knowing that the water was down there, I wanted to see if I could do long exposures with this camera, and I can. So this is much more convenient to slide into this little bag here and pull it out, set it up, take a picture, even pop it on the tripod, the big tripod, and be able to snap a photo. And filters are quite a bit less expensive since they're only a 52mm than the RX10. Not to say the RX10 isn't going to come along, but this is for more easier things for me to do on my own with the dogs. Yeah, that's going to be way too dark with an ISO of 100. Okay. I could see the screen at first, but now that I've hit record, it's just total blackness. So for recording, I think auto ISO. And I've turned the picture profile back off again, so I can actually do that, because it will not let you change your ISO out of auto when you're in picture profile HLG. I'm curious. I mean, I have it on Vivid. I like punchy colors. Obviously, today's not a great day for punchy colors. Just kind of see what this thing does when you go to the sky. It adjusts really fast. All right. I just got to figure a way to make it so I can connect audio to this thing and still keep it in a pocketability form factor. I wonder if I can kind of mount it to this side over here and have the cable coming across. And it might be interesting. We'll figure something out. All right, let's get little girl out. And obviously Mateo is the harder subject to film with low light with his colors, and he's showing up pretty damn sharp on this thing. All right, grab the old headlamp. I don't know where the new one is. So unfortunately in this little bag it does not fit unless I take the handle off. I'm thinking actually of using one of the Action quick release things, so I can easily put it back together, but I have to put the bracket on to the mount sideways so I can actually reach the releases, because that becomes a problem. Alright, get Princess out for a quick little walk, and don't know, we might make our way down, see if the vet's still, they're getting ready to close, because it is going for, it's 6:15 right now. So the day has gotten away from us, and we haven't done much today, vlogging wise. A couple clips here and there, but that's the way it goes. I mean, it was a rainy day. It was, you know, we were in and out of stores so fast, and I did actually see someone I didn't really want to see today. Didn't speak to that person, kind of went the other way in TJ Maxx. I heard the voice, I'm like, oh, that voice sounds way too familiar, turned around, and I was like, oh crap, time to get moving down the aisleway here. Yeah, I'm okay with what I'm seeing screen-wise of the sky. It's showing the detail as a little deeper detail than what my eyes physically see. So, and if we hurry up and go down, it adjusts really fast for that. Back up, yeah, it's working out pretty good. And then of course, you can zoom. I mean, there's some low light limitations with this camera. Obviously, it's not, you know, as big as the RX10. But, I mean, being able to get out there and see the trees, a little different point of view. That's mainly what it's for. Clearer, longer zoom. Yeah, right. Kurt's gonna vlog with it. You know he is. No doubt about it. That's why there's a CPL filter and an ND filter. It's just actually an ND/CPL filter. That water's a little muddy. I can't wait to see those pictures when I import them and just see what they look like shooting them raw. So with photos, and it's just getting. This is the problem. It feels like you have to be Statue of Liberty almost with this. Alrighty, back to our good audio and the Action, just to give you, you know, a little bit of a difference in footage to see, you know, where I'm coming from. Now this, obviously, we're not competing a 1-inch sensor of the Pocket 3 to a 1-inch sensor Sony RX 100 Mark 7, where, you know, the Action camera has a smaller sensor in it, but it's what I have on me right now. The one thing I'm not digging about this little camera bag here is the fact that the zippers, it's not a dual zipper. I would like the zippers to actually lock up this way because it's leaning the other way. I feel like, hold on, let me turn this off, not strobe you. Actually, I feel like the Sony picked me up better. Oh, there we go, light. It just, I don't know. And the whole kit, both of these have to go into the bigger pouch. The smaller pouch, accessories maybe? I don't know. But, oh, we have that thing on the wrong mode. Let's turn that off and then double tap, and now it should be off of motion. So, all right, get a little walkie walk here. So they were talking on the weather today that more rain, temperature's gonna drop, and then we're gonna get some snow maybe tomorrow. Like, wait, what? Oh, I tell you, it just never ends. Yep, I still prefer vlogging now with the smaller cameras though. Yeah, the image quality is going to be different. I know this with the RX10, the RX100, but the trade-off is definitely easier to carry around and film, especially on long things, even a dog walk, just holding this versus holding all that. But something I can bring along and still catch things that I wouldn't be able to catch otherwise. What you thinking, Blinken? Boy, this older light, I got to turn it up a couple extra notches. It's not quite the technology as the other one. I must have taken it upstairs with me last night when I went and done some night photography. Oops, I didn't include that in yesterday's vlog. In fact, I haven't even uploaded yesterday's vlog. It was exported right before we left the house, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not even gonna worry about this right now. So I do have to do that when we get back. We do have Subway. We did go to Cracker Barrel for lunch. We got Subway for dinner because they had any foot-long Subway for $6.99. However, they only let you buy one of them on that deal, and I got my chicken cheesesteak that way. So, but I am remotely not even close to being hungry for that right now. Put that light back on. We're gonna turn this light back off. Okay. Yeah, they bring out this tiny itty bitty little, I think it's 6-inch, maybe an 8-inch skillet. I got the Southern shrimp with rice, and I'm like, this was 15 bucks. Halfway through, the shrimp were delicious. They were very, very good size. Slight, not jumbo, but not medium. Maybe they were mediums, but they were so tender. The sauce was a little bitey, which I was when it's Southwest. But it was so good. I was like, and then like the rice, and then I got hash brown casserole as a side. There could have been a lot more of that. That was absolutely super delicious. But lunch was good. And then, yeah, it was, we did get insurance stuff taken care of finally. So we went to Erie, and that was just a bizarre event. I can't wait to talk to Tim about that particular event. Walked in, and basically it's like the two secretaries were just taking our information and gave us quotes. Not an agent, just two girls sitting at the desk. You didn't sit down with them, you didn't go over coverage, they didn't ask you what your coverage was, nothing like that. And was not very happy with that performance. So we had to come back actually, because they said, oh, we'd be ready in about a half hour. Well, we were gone a lot longer than that, because that was probably in the 11 o'clock hour, and we went back around 3 o'clock. And they're charging me more for my car. I still think it has something to do with my credit rating, that it was so much higher. So we ended up going to Terry's State Farm agent. I saved like 300 bucks off my car. I'm like, let's do it. Let's just be done with it. So now we gotta settle that up and get her signed in, and I canceled mine, and my agent's all pissed off because we didn't contact him. I'm like, dude, this is already done with. I was like, just cancel that in the renter's insurance. We're all in the same policy. So we got the multi-car discount, which my policy showed that we had multiple cars on it, and we don't. Yeah, sorry, someone came out and was giving me weird looks, so I stopped recording. Unfortunately, I took Mateo around the backside, not knowing there was a dog in one of the pens, and scared the living crap out of both of us. Mateo more than me. In fact, he ripped the leash right off the hook. So we're not going the same way with Princess, coming around the parking lot. I know it's dark now, we're not gonna be able to see much, but I just wanna see if I can make the adjustments I wanted to make earlier to kind of change this. I know tomorrow would probably be a better time to do this, and I probably will come down if it's not raining or snowing. You know, if it is snowing, that'd be cool. I just can't, I guess I can believe, with all the rain we've had, how wicked this water's running. Oh, we don't want flash. There we go. That's, I guess, full blast on this one. Right. Yeah. I mean, the light might help me, but I think it's just too dark. Oh, up there's even a better water. It's jumping. That shot right there is the one I did get. Yeah, see what I'm saying though? Well, you probably can't. But all the debris up here is just diverting this thing, and it'll make it rise up quicker because of it hitting it. So, yeah, the light's not quite being enough power today. But quite an extreme difference in water. Are you gonna go poop in the leaves? I kind of feel like it's picking up a little bit, but boy, 4K 60, it really dropped down. The color, there's like a color band going through here. So we're gonna pull out the Sony and see what it does in this lighting. See if there's any difference. Obviously it's a lot closer. 24 versus, I don't know, what is the native on the Action, 17? 15, something like that. Looks like it's having a little bit of issue with focusing. But it's just like a weird band there. The sun must be still somehow... I don't know how the sun's doing anything. Yeah, that really went out of focus now. Mark. Alrighty, well, I think what I'm going to do instead of trying to add microphones when I use that camera is whatever microphone I am wearing, I'm just going to do like I'm doing right now and record internally onto the microphone. That wind ruined quite a few clips, so I do apologize for the high wind, but initial testing. Yeah, it was a little too dark for that picture, unfortunately. Need a little bit more light for that camera. It's quite grainy, I realize, so we'll play around with it and figure it out, but I didn't want to leave you guys go. It's like 2:30 in the morning. Just got done editing. But I don't want this video to go as late as yesterday, so. And I'm going to get to practice lining clips up, so audio with clips. But might do a little more testing with it tomorrow. I'm sure we will. But I'm not going to use it to vlog the whole day, because I'm not going to sit there and record all the audio separately. That's just too much. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I will see you in the morning. As always, have a good night and stay safe.